And that is why we proudly call Eritrea the best country in Africa right now. We have the fastest growing economy on the continent, the lowest HIV on the continent, the biggest security on the continent, and the biggest gender equality.
General, I think you misunderstood my question.
Ah! That was an example of our rich wildlife that we care and protect. Miss Eliza!
5 minutes!
Miss Eliza! Miss Eliza, one should drink a lot in this heat. Help yourself.
Oh, thank you. Are you trying to get me drunk, General?
What? No, I took the wrong bottle. This heat makes people confused.
General, I really wish we could start cooperating for this interview.
If only you knew how much I wish it to. Let's go cooperate back in the car. You will not find any story here.
In that case, General, I would like to finally hear your comments on the appalling conditions in the Eritrean army, which forced thousands of the army conscripts to flee the country as refugees.
So many fancy words they taught you in your London school, but to respect your father, they did not teach you.
Dad, will you please stop that? I am here as an international, impartial journalist. Can we please refrain from bringing up family issues here?
ማይ ዝወደይ ጸሚአ ኣለኹ
Why did you never call?
General, I'm afraid we are digressing from our subject again. Since you denied me a permission to interview any of the conscripts in your unit, I'm waiting for your own explanation about the reported forced labor, tortures, and the lifelong conscription.
I'm reporting that I have been force laboring myself for the last 12 years to rebuild this country, and you come here with your humanitarian hobbies to interrogate me as if I'm some kind of war criminal?
Frankly, General, I don't see that this interview is going anywhere. I need to go out.
Do it! Right? Go and leave your old father behind.
I assume you don't have any public restroom here, do you?
ሰለሞን
Shh. My name is Eliza. I'm a journalist.
my name is Solomon. I served in General's unit.
Really? Please, stay here. I'm coming back in a second. I'd like to ask you some questions. I'm going to be a phenomenal journalist!
It's time to go, Eliza. We've seen enough here.
But you have not told me yet how you've been living those 12 years. Right?
Shouldn't we refrain from bringing up family issues here?
I really need to drink in this heat.
Will you write about that too? How children leave their parents because we are not human rights enough for them.
I'm sorry, General. I think I have a bad stomach. I'll be right back.
I served in his unit for 12 years. I did not do any military at all. He made me work on his private fields. What did he use all these wells for?
Here is to obedient children.
And then I decided to escape. I have to leave this country before they come to arrest me.
Here is to families across borders. Why don't you leave then?
How can I let my father die here alone and no one would see him? It's abominable in our culture to leave your dying father behind so there will be no one to dig a grave for him. What have come of my village? How come none of the youngsters are here to dig a grave for my father? I have waited for my father for a whole year. I can't wait any longer. But if I don't leave now, they will come to arrest me.
Private Solomon Hiley. Men don't cry. Shame on you. Go back to work and I pretend I didn't hear you wanted to run away. Eliza, where do you think the money for your London came from? I made them work for your sake. I said to myself, I will do whatever it takes to give you a life in a country with peace. I said to myself, I will do anything so you will never see war. Private Solomon Hiley, we have a lot of work ahead of us because this corrupt girl has one more year of studies. Solomon, you're driving. In this heat.
My last question. How does it feel, knowing that your father will cost you your life?